All right, here I am. I'm doing the radio show now. Just got done with Paul Markle, student of the gun. The radio show, if you've never seen it or listened to the radio show, Lock and Load with Bill Freddy is on Genesis Communications Network. Swear to God, I'm on it. See, look, I'm on show prep and got, that's the brick. It's highly technical. You probably hear the ad. You hear the ad? Yeah, that's me on the ad. Let's talk carry guns. So today, I'm here to talk to you about carry guns. And understand this, carry guns and what, if you're a new gun owner, what you carry is going to be largely up to you. It's going to depend on what you like, what you can shoot well, how well you can conceal it if you have to conceal it, how well you can carry it if you can carry it any way you want to. And there's going to be a lot of variables that go into play. For a lot of people, there's certain things that are going to lead you in a certain way. But the one thing that I find both a boom to helping people pick out guns and a hindrance to people picking out guns is gun reviews. And I do them. I do gun reviews. And the thing about gun reviews is it's always about the new hotness. And sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. Now, for me, fundamentally, the striker-fired gun works pretty good. We're not going to talk about revolvers because I don't own one. We're going to espouse full-size guns for the moment because while some of you will carry full-size guns, if that's the only gun you have and that's the only gun you want, I have found a different form factor that I prefer as a carry gun because it checks both the full-size gun box and the compact size box at the same time. I'll explain that in a minute. First thing, all of this is my opinion, and it's worth exactly what you're about to pay, which is you're going to spend some time maybe watching this. Hope you do. I just don't want to come off as Otter in Animal House.
I myself was so obnoxious, the seniors used to beat me up once a week.
But I digress. First things first. You got to pick a gun. Now, for carry guns, there's a lot of people go to the compact, subcompact, or a lot of people will go to the micro gun, which is it's riding a wave of popularity. I'm not a big micro gun guy. Subcompact, compact, and now what I call the hybrid size. Now, the subcompact. Personified here by the Glock 26. Very capable gun. You're not giving up anything at all in accuracy with this little pistol. If you're going to carry the native 10-round magazines, if you have a hand that is a normal size, you are not going to have a purchase with your pinky. For some people, this is a hindrance. You're shooting a 9mm. Hickok 45 carries one of these a lot, and he can shoot this as well as anybody. And Hickok 45 has got a hand that whenever I shake hands with him, everything down from my elbow down disappears. So don't worry about that particular size if that's what you want to carry. Compact. The venerable Glock 19. Now, and realize this. All of the striker-fired guns have these various sizes or something close to it. And the other thing is that all the striker-fired guns that are out there for sale today, for the most part, are pretty decent. Then fear not, I'm not putting you down. Pretty decent, and it really comes down to what does this feel good in your hand? Can I shoot and hit the target with it? That kind of stuff. Glock 19, this has rode a wave since the first time it came out. It's small enough to hide and big enough to fight with. It is a 15-round gun. You do have a full grip purchase. All of the Glocks that I have currently, except for one, are Gen 5s. This one actually has quite a nice trigger in it, the Timney trigger. However, and we'll talk about other things like the sights and everything you might want to change. For me, it has largely settled down to the hybrid type guns. And when I say hybrid, I mean hybrid in size. So since I led off with Glock, let's look at what I consider to be the Glock hybrid-sized gun. And that is the Glock 45. This is also a 9mm. A lot of people, for some reason, when I say I've got a Glock 45, they're like, really? You carry something that big? This is hybrid in the fact that it has a Glock 17 size grip, which is 17 rounds, and a Glock 19 sized frame. Now, the thing about it is what you're going to be concealing is going to be from here to here. Because this, you know, if you're inside the waistband, everything, this is all inside your pants. This is where that comes into play. However, 2 extra rounds. If I can conceal 15, I can conceal 17. That's no big deal. This is the sweet spot for me. Your mileage may vary. Right now, I sort of go between 2. This is the Sig P320 Carry. It did not start out looking like this. All I did was I changed the lower, because the Sig P320, the popularity of these guns is that they are really, really modular. So, this has been changed a little bit. It also has a 17 round grip, slightly shorter slide, but not so much that it makes that much of a difference. The strong points for me on this gun is the grip angle and that single piece trigger, which this is a dead trigger right now. Then there's Glock. Now Glock is the iPhone of guns. This is why so many people go to this gun. And Glock has done a few things that have actually made them a little bit better. The trigger used to be garbage. They've made the trigger somewhat better. But this is all going to come down to, what do you want? Now, there's some things you're going to need if you're going to carry a gun. Like in South Carolina here recently, we just passed a law where if you have a concealed carry permit, you can carry in the open. I haven't figured that out yet. So, first things first, you're going to need a belt. Belts come in various flavors and shades and qualities. This is a Mean Gene belt. Mean Gene Higdon from Mean Gene Leather. He and I go back about 10 years now. This one is a Velcro belt, so that means it is adjustable for size, so it can get as big as this and as small as that, and that's good. They also make ratcheting belts, standard belts, friction belts, which, you know, that are available and out there. Now, for our purpose today, I'm only talking about the belt, the holster, and the gun. And how you carry your magazines is going to be up to you. But you should carry spare ammo. So, to go on your belt, you're going to want a good quality holster. And I got some superb holsters in the other day. Well, as part of this evaluation, what I wanted to do was I wanted to use the same holster for both guns. Just to sort of make the draw stroke as close as it can be. And to this end, I got a nice care package. I talked to Gene DeSantis from DeSantis Holster, and he sent me a very nice care package. We had a chat about, we talked about what I was doing, and he made a recommendation to me. So his recommendation was the mini Scabbard. I was actually talking to him about the speed Scabbard, but we decided to talk about the mini Scabbard. So this is the mini Scabbard for the Glock 19, 19 Gen 5, 19X, 23, 32, 38, and 45. That covers a lot of guns, doesn't it? Very handsome, very compact. Got a slight cant to it. Comes with a tensioner screw. Pretty nice. Glock Gen 5, 45. Totally unloaded, dead trigger, holster, gun. Damn. Fits like a glove. Look how handsome that is. I wonder if when they're putting these holsters together, I wonder if they put them when they put them together, when they're putting these together, if they get out there and say, damn, that's a handsome holster. But next up is the Sig P320. So let's look at that holster. It's going to be molded for the Sig. Same cant. Sig P320 Compact or Carry or whatever you call these things. The thing about Sigs, the only way you know what you get with a Sig is if you buy it. Because this one I got previously owned. And so I've got the original module in the box. So this is a different module. This is the Wilson one. But that's all beside the point. Holster, gun. Yeah. And once again, quite handsome. Here in South Carolina, we just got open carry, so I could probably be carrying this on my side at this ever so slight cant, and everybody be like, that's a really handsome holster. Check these guys out. They run the gamut. They run the gamut. DeSantis does. You want leather? You want to be old school? Join me. You want Kydex? They got it. DeSantisHolsterSingular.com. So here we have the mini Scabbard that just came in. As you saw when I got them in, I checked the fit, and this fit is perfect. Now this is you have a tensioner screw, which is going to provide your retention, because you do not want the gun to slide out. You do not want to, like if you have to run, you want the gun to remain in here. So you need to set your tensioner to where it's not going to fall out. And then see if it's going to mount to your belt. Now, in this particular case, let's see. This is a Mean Gene belt. So the Mean Gene belt, which I don't even know if it fits in this, but it feels like it does. So the Mean Gene belt takes that holster pretty well. And yeah, I know it's a different color, but I don't care because, damn, the quality of these goods is really good. And this belt's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to be sliding around or anything on your belt like some belts do if you have too big of a loop, and then you're on there and you're set, you're going. If you want to be inside the waistband, there is a literal, gosh, there's so many different form factors. People carry on the strong side, they carry on appendix, they carry in the small of their back somewhere, here or here. They carry in a cross draw. And I don't have all of that stuff in here to show you, but mainly the big thing I wanted to do with this video today was just to simply say to you, buying the gun is the beginning. It's the beginning. It is not, that doesn't mean you've solved all of your issues. In addition to buying all this stuff and getting all these things that you need, you might find out that you, like say with the, all of these Glocks here have big dot sights. And that's because I can see these sights and pick up these sights faster on the draw. Because you're not training, if you're going to carry a gun out in society, you're not training to be a target shooter. You're training to be a self-defense shooter, and you've got to be able to get out there, and you're going to want to pick up that sight about as fast as you can. I'm wearing my glasses, so I can't really, and you're going to want to do drills where you're sticking it out there and obtaining that sight. It's a heavy responsibility, but it's an awesome boon to society to be a responsible gun carrier. And for those of you that have made that step, I applaud you. There is a plethora of stuff out there. There's lots of people that are better than me teaching you how to do certain things. That's not why I'm not going to show you how to shoot. I'm not going to show you how I do things because I'm not an instructor. But don't let this overwhelm you. You've already made, if you just bought your first gun, you've already made a big decision. So complete that process. Figure out what's going to work for you. And if you come into this brand new, well, you're not going to have the kind of pretensions that I have, where every time I go to a class, I think I'm James Bond. Nobody can teach me nothing. So, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you taking the time to join me today. I'm out of here.